Hey, this is Paul. Hope you're all doing well and happy 24. I was sitting at home right after New Year's with Raylene. I had get a long break from work and was sitting at night reading the internet, looking at Facebook, and I get a note from Tim saying, hey, here's the pin. This is where I'm going to be this weekend. If you want to come overland with us near Buffalo, South Dakota, do some exploring, do some snow wheeling, go see Castle, I think it's called Castle Rock, and go out and explore. So that's what this video is about. My first video of the year is about us doing an impromptu overlanding trip, going out and exploring in the snow. I hope you like it. Remember to subscribe and like and comment on this video. Let me know what you want to see and if you want to see more. Thanks. I appreciate it. Take care now.
Welcome to the Mountain Man Chronicles, where the spirit of adventure comes alive. I'm thrilled to have you join our journey into the great outdoors. I'm Paul Piazza. I'm your guide through the wilderness and the storyteller behind the Mountain Man Chronicles. I hope you share in our love and appreciation of what this great world has to offer. Here we live in three simple principles: live, learn, and explore. Live, immerse yourself in the thrill of the moment, whether it be overlanding, exploring unique ghost towns, or simply enjoying the serenity of nature. We believe in living life to its fullest. Learn. Cultivate that childlike curiosity. Every adventure is an opportunity to learn and discover something new. From overlanding trips to mastering trail navigation, we're a constant journey of learning and growing. Explore. Be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Venture into the unknown. Our chronicles are a testament to the places we've been and the stories waiting to be untold. Join us as we explore the hidden trails, the pristine lakes, and the mysterious places this great nation has to offer. And of course, what adventure would be successful without proper planning and the right gear? We'll be showcasing some of the tools of the trade along our journeys. I truly hope you enjoy our chronicles and the journey that my wife and I travel through during our overlanding adventures. Thanks for watching. As I mentioned earlier, Tim had basically given us a point on a map related to Riva Gap Campground. The weather in Chamberlain was kind of muggy, cold. I knew there was going to be snow on the ground. I knew the temperature was going to be down in the teens, but that's about all I knew. I didn't know who else was going. I knew Tim was going to be there. I knew Taylor, because Taylor confirmed with me the night before, but we had no other idea. I didn't even know what kind of terrain we were going to experience. I figured we'd do some snow wheeling, we'd do some exploration. What we got was a wide variety of terrain, including snow, including some areas where we all got stuck, and a weekend of fun. I liked the adventure of this. There was no clue of what we were going to do. I just knew we were going to the Riva area and go through Buffalo and just see some experiences. It's really cool. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, we knew that we just basically had a point in the map, and this is where I had to turn off. I had to take a little bit of a leap of faith here. The road was quite slick. I have the trailer behind me. I'm going into an unknown area that the snow looks to be, as I walked it, about 6 inches deep, but with ice underneath. So, and didn't know if Tim was there, didn't know if anybody was there. I thought I'd get there a little bit early and just set up camp. Hopefully somebody would find me. I have my inReach, and we have our GRMS radios, so I knew I can get a hold of somebody and let them know that, hey, I'm stuck down here in this campground if worse comes to worse, or winch myself out. So pretty self-reliant with traction boards and the winch. So I headed in. As I traveled further down the road, I started noticing the tracks ahead of me were pretty fresh. Had a hunch that maybe Tim was already in camp, and little I know he was there. I think he wanted to get there a little bit earlier to spend some time by himself. Fortunately, I kind of had to save attention. We ran into each other, but it gave us time to get caught up, see the new puppy, and really get set up at camp.
Howdy. How are you?
One of the things I really love about the Mission Overland trailer is that it's light. So towing in the snow was a dream. I was able to back up, although I did have to put it in 4 low to do that, but pull it right in, turn really tight. The turn radius is really tight. Then setup was really easy. This includes disconnecting the trailer. I think I was done in 15 minutes. That was disconnecting the trailer, opening the top, turning the heater on 57 using the Truma heater so the cab would be warm when I went to bed that night, and going out and having a nice tea with Tim and talking. So relatively easy setup, really easy setup actually, and made camp quick, right? Everything's there, stove, heater, nice mattress, comfortability, and maneuverability. Love that trailer. Later that night, Taylor had rolled in, and by morning we were ready to go. Everybody got up early. We were all anxious to hit the snow and go play and explore for the day. By the way, in my upcoming video, you'll be seeing a walk around and kind of an interview with Taylor's rig. Very unique Colorado, really nice cab over on it. The thing is, a wheeling machine, as you'll see today in some of the trails I've been on, I never thought he'd be able to go through. Amazing rigs, done a great job with solar, has a lot of plans for it, and has some performance parts. Something unique, I think, is Colorado. But as you see here, we're getting ready to go for the day and ready to head out on the trail. After driving for about 30 minutes, we hit the trail. Once we hit the trail, we started slowly to ascend up a mountain. One of the things that people don't often realize about South Dakota is we do have mountains. We have pine trees. There's a lot of beautiful country out there. A lot of plains as well. So we have kind of a combo of both. On this trail, we eventually headed up a small hill where we ran into our first obstacle.
I think we'll walk up to there. There's just a big old
On this particular area of the trail, there was a small berm that was just a pain to get over. Tim had to initially winch himself over. Taylor, in his Taylor ways, just sent it over, and it made it over the trail. As for me, you can watch here of me having some tough times. Eventually, I aired down my tires to 20 pounds, and with some trials and tribulations, I made it over this first obstacle. Sometimes you just gotta send it. Once we got over the initial hurdle, berm, if you will, we got out onto a plateau in between like little mini forests, and the snow got deep. Tim was ahead of us breaking snow. I was following Taylor as he was just plowing his way through and making a nice road. This actually was really beautiful. Followed along the bluffs right at the top, and we just enjoyed traveling through it. Made for a fun drive. We did stop and take some pictures. Just a beautiful area. As you just heard Taylor saying we have a winch point, that was Taylor basically saying that Tim made it over the top, would turn around and be a winch point if we needed. Taylor eventually started going up the hill, and after several tries, he made it. It became my turn, and also, as I mentioned earlier, we all got stuck once. It was my turn to get stuck. Every attempt I tried to make it up the trail, I ended up sliding sideways. So eventually, what I had to do is drive down the road, turn around, and make another attempt. That's all it took was for me to do that. I got stuck, and out came the winch rope. A lot of fun. Just, challenges. This is all part of being out there and exploring. Making it over the hill was worth it. Beautiful view from up on top of this plateau. We were at the top of the bluff looking over the world, and it was just incredible. after making down our through the path, we had to go through this cattle gate. Then it was a descent down to the prairie and on to Castle Rock, which didn't disappoint, and a bit of a surprise coming up here as we made it through. As we hit the prairie out on the horizon, I saw some what I thought were cows, but as we got closer and closer, it turned out to be a herd of bison. So for the first time in my life, we actually got to drive through a herd of bison. Very, very, very cool.
As long as they don't get a wild burr up their ass to chase my car, I'm alright.
After saying hi to our bison friends, it was time to turn towards Capitol Rock. It's not too far away, maybe like 10 miles to go up over the hill and see it, and it was a beautiful landmark and a lot of camping along this area, and a place I'm going to come back to visit. What I liked about Castle Rock was it was a great way to end the trip for the day. Good way to kind of put a cap on everything. Beautiful monument. Lots of trails in this area. I'm going to come back and explore them in the future. You know, sometimes life just kind of throws you a curve. We moved to South Dakota, and one of the things I thought I was giving up was just being able to go out and explore with my friends. I've made new friends. This is the second year in a row that I've started off the year of exploring with two great people, Tim and Taylor. And I think, you know, if it's anything like 2023, 2024 is going to have another incredible start. We're on a road back to camp here. Going to go settle into camp, enjoy it. We ended up having a nice fire that night, which you'll see here in a moment. And it was just in all, a fun day out playing in the snow. Well, another good trip comes to an end. It was fun. Had a good time with Tim, Taylor, my Jeep, all of us. Really good time. Let's not forget Alvin. I think Alvin had a good time too.